What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? A to Z series. We're doing Anubis. There's a catch here. I queued mid like 6 games and I haven't got mid. So I'm giving up on the dream of getting mid lane and I'm playing Anubis in the jungle, which works for me. It may be more comfortable or just equally comfortable for me in the jungle. However, I really would think you'd play this in the mid. The difference in the mid is your starter. I'm going Bumba's cudgel for jungle. You would go Sands of Time. You would play off your aggression the same way I'm gonna try to, and I would run the same exact build because I've run this build many times and it feels really good. And that's it. Like that's the whole story here. So I'm gonna greed. See, when there's a Tsukiyomi in the game, I'm tempted to go Aegis, but he's solo and I'm against a Nem, so the Aegis wouldn't have a ton of value. So we're going right into Blink. I think Blink being aggressive is ideal. If I was mid lane this game, I'd probably go Aegis. I would save my ult for Ares ult. Basically, I would never ult unless Ares had already ulted. And that's how I would play this whole match out. You level your 1 first. You do that because your 1 gives you more movement speed as you level it up. So you can stick to targets with your 1 and it ends up doing way more damage than your 3. Because you can secure land the entire 1 versus your 3 someone can just walk out of. And then your combo is you throw your 2 as your 2's flying, you throw your 3 on the ground, you hit both, and then you ultimate somebody. And then they die really quickly. That's it. My build is heavily based around lifesteal. I think lifesteal is more valuable now than it ever was because they changed healing, which is a good thing for gods like Anubis. I really do think 1 lifesteal item is not enough. I don't even think you notice it. In reality, like, it has its impact, but in a true 1v1 or something, I don't think you notice it at all. So I go lots of lifesteal. We're going multiple lifesteal items in this build. I've had some pretty crazy fights with this build just because of the sustain. I don't know why my mid, I don't know what's up with this. People have been not doing like the normal starts. Like I don't know, like the starts have changed slightly, but they've pretty much been the same starts for almost a year now. I feel like, or 9 months, something crazy. We need a new map. We genuinely need a new map in this game. Really bad. Like, I'm dreaming of a new map. So after we get through the clear, my mid's gonna die because he's not paying attention. We definitely clear slow here, but it didn't help. We clear extra slow because Soul didn't rotate over. So it's, oh, he doesn't die. Oh, if he doesn't die, it's huge. And I'm level 2. Oh, this is big. Oh, this is big. I'm gonna kill this guy. And Soul hit him. Good play, Soul. I think Nem did these, but I'm gonna double check. Oh, he did not. He got scared. You can clear these really fast as a jungler, so he realistically should have done these. He probably ran back to think, oh, I can save my mid laner. Nah, you ain't saving your mid laner here, buddy. We have an interesting team comp too. I have a Nice solo. I have a Hades Bologna lane. Like, I don't even know what's going on here. I couldn't even guess. So like I said, leveling the 1. I'm gonna use my ping to see where that jungler went. Tell him to retreat right. Oh, there goes the duo lane. First death. First death. Hey, Linky. My son is in here. Just making a base underneath my desk. I want to try to kill this duo lane now. I do not want that Ares free roaming. If Ares is free roaming, it's going to be a bad time. Now my mid dies. This is going to be a match. This is going to be a hard match to win, too. They went on the Izanami, which I hate when people go on the Kushi's. That was a very good slow from Izanami, but I don't think I'd kill him, but I'm gonna try. Do some damage. That's cool. Yeah, when you're early ganking a duo lane, go on the tanks. They die really fast. They have no mobility. Like, just go on the tanks. I really wish Hades hadn't done that, so he could have stayed in lane, but you know, here we are. Here we are. So Bancross is our first item. Bancross has been a weak item for a while, but it feels good when you're playing Anubis because you tend to drop health instantly and just be fighting around like that 50 to like 80% health mark for a good portion of your fight, especially with multiple lifesteal items. So this is the first item I go. I like more lifesteal. I go Soul Gem. I then go Thoth, Book of Thoth, and then I round out the first couple items with Bloodbound Book. Then our last items, we get cooldown because we can go pen cooldown now with Totem of Death since they buffed it. And then we get Raw to Tahuti. And that's your whole build. Only thing I would recommend maybe changing is if you don't need the lifesteal or if they have anti-heal. So if they have gods with built-in anti-heal. There are still gods with anti-heal like Anubis. Not Anubis. Goodness, great, man. Maybe Anubis does have that. I don't know. Medusa, Agni, and a handful of others. I think like Bacchus, Sobek. Like there's a couple others with anti-heal built into their kit. If you're playing against those gods, maybe push the lifesteal to the end of the build and go the rod earlier would be my recommendation. This soul is being heavily pressured. Super pressured. I'm gonna go kill this raw if he's gonna keep playing up. I don't want to waste my 3. He's going to his red now. This is a risky solo invade for me. It's hard for me to kill the Nem right now through the shield. The raw, if he stands in his 3, it's gonna take a little longer to kill him, but he's definitely killable. There we go. Sure, hit that. So he's gonna, oh, he Aegis. He ulted me, so I'm just gonna ult him here. And we got him with the tracking, so he's dead. That was an interesting choice. If I were the Nem there, I'd just dash away. Like, it's not worth the fight. You could have secured his smaller harpy there and just disengaged and had a nice calm fight. His red, I think, is on a weird timer. I think that red's about to respawn. I think. I could be wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he had it. I just wasn't paying attention. Uh-oh. I thought I would kill these faster. There we go. All right, and this red is up in mid. Yeah, there's their red buff. I knew it was on a weird timer. I think their jungler did the entire left side by his speed. I'll do a video on starts if people really just still don't understand them, but that is not a start. Like, it's really not. I have no idea what would make you want to do that, to be honest with you. Good job on Soul to know the red respawn and invade. So I have a full item here. Well, really full item and like another part of an item. I'm gonna poke at this guy. We definitely don't kill him, but I can give some pressure out. Oh, he Aegis. He Aegis the Neath ult, which is crazy because he's full health. Do I get that? Or does he get it? He got it. Wow, he did so much damage. I think in. Grab this. Like I said, we go more lifesteal. We're going soul gem. Gives you a little bit of cooldown, a little bit of lifesteal, and a little bit of int. You know, it's just a mix of everything. It's not a great item. I'm going to be honest with you, if you're not playing heavy around cooldown, but it is a good item, and the lifesteal options are not strong. Typhons, they've tried to buff it and make it usable. It's really not. It's memes. I've got a couple videos up using the item. If you can't tell when I'm just trolling, running around like, oh, this huge dog that's making me not see anything on my screen is OP. Like, come on. I need you guys to quit memeing yourselves and memeing me with this. Like, it's not a good item. You have no control over it. It dies instantly early game. It'll run into towers on its own. If they make it so you have more control over it, it might gain some value, but I doubt it. I think it'll maintain like a meme fun thing. And I'm not saying you can't win with it. If that's what you take away from that, I think you need to open your ears. It's more the fact that it's not actually making your match better for you or putting you in a better position. It's more just they're existing in a game you're already winning. If you're winning with it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you could probably put any item in that slot and just have a slightly better game. So that's where I'm at on Typhons and the lifesteal items. You're not really going. You could maybe go gluttonous. I've thought about this. I've tested it. It autos for not enough, because basically the way gluttonous works, if you don't know, is every time you lifesteal, you get a stack. Whenever you auto a god, you do more damage in the auto, kind of like a polyproc, but it uses those stacks. Those stacks cap at, I think, 30% of your max HP. So if you're not building HP items, it's not really good. I think Hi-Res thought Guardians or somebody would be able to build it into like a tanky lifesteal build and just really hurt somebody, and you might. I just haven't seen anyone do it. Oh, yeah, nice. I wish he had Neath ulted earlier there, but respectable. He's going for the last hit. I'd have done the same. I can't be mad at him. I cannot be mad at him. You take less damage when you Tsukiyomi ult, by the way, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure I remember them saying that. It's still mitigations while you're ulting. And dashing, I'm pretty sure, because you can also die. You can take damage while like ping pong dashing around, which is crazy to me. But yes, he was smart to ult there and take less damage and play around that. It almost kept him alive, but Neath ult OP. Neath, this is an insanely close game. It's a 1 killed it. I don't have anything, which sucks. I got beads, so that doesn't suck. It's not the best thing in the world, but I would have liked to grab that kill. If I could have blinked closer with my 1 actually up, which 1 wasn't up, and we weren't getting any closer. I'm gonna take this red. I'm gonna back. I'm huge right now, by the way, for 9 minutes into the game. I probably could have taken more farm on their side of the map, but I don't need to push it. I really don't need to push it. We're gonna go Book of Thoth now. I like going Book of Thoth 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Fourth is late, in my opinion. You're kind of like pushing the limits. Second is ideal. Third is very good still. And that's because Thoth stacks on damage done. So clearly when you have more items, you do more damage. I think that's just common sense. Be able to, you know, connect the dots on that. Oh, I missed a lot right there. I kind of choked. I expected Hades to ult there and fear, because I was looking for an ult. After I messed up, I was still down to fight with my ult. But he was not interested in committing. He probably didn't want to just eat an Ares ult, which I would like him to eat the Ares ult there. Oh, this is good. So Ra has no beads. We remember that. So we're going to just go on the Ra here. And that's worst case. This is really bad. I'm probably dead here. Wait, Hades? 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 Hades! 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 Ah! Oh, the Aegis! The Aegis! Yes! Hades killed the... Oh! No way. There's no way. I should not be alive right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm alive right now. Hades did come back in. He really didn't want to, which was sad. Oh, you mean? And we turn and burn. We turn and burn. We turn and burn. Let's go. That lifesteal coming into play heavy, boys. I love it. I love it. I thought I was dead there for sure. My Bellona's pumping damage, apparently. That's surprising. They must be having a lot of back and forth over there in the duo lane where no one's dying. That was a crazy fight. I thought I was dead. As soon as Ra dropped his 3, so Ra's 3 makes him tankier. It has protections and power in it. So as soon as he dropped his 3 and I wasn't gonna kill him, in my head I'm like, I'm probably dead, especially when Nem's still at ultimate. Then I definitely thought I was dead, but I'll take it. Like I said, the lifesteal build goes hard. I don't even know what Soul Gem was healing me there for. I'm sure, you know, you guys will have the VOD on YouTube. You'll be able to actually see what that was. I had to have healed multiple times with that Soul Gem for a lot to stay alive. That was crazy. It was a mix of also playing, you know, positioning, juking a little bit, using the minions to make some space. If you didn't notice when I was running away, I kind of like loop even behind their own minions just to make sure there's something body blocking, like the Ares, the Nem, maybe being able to avoid one more auto attack. Goes really, really far in situations like that. Like I live with, I don't know, I had to have been 100 HP or somewhere around there, like one auto away from death. Ooh. Oh, this guy's cooked. Oh, I should have gone the other way. I think he's dead anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna ult him. I didn't want to waste ult there, but I wanted to make sure he died. And I didn't want Bellona to get the kill because I just put in all that work. So that's another beads on his Anami. Raw beads should be back up. In my head, I'm always kind of tracking like actives. There's times where I don't know the exact timer, right? But you can kind of assume like, you know, there's a good chance it's up. There's a good chance it's down. I'm gonna play for this mid camp over here since it's coming up. I've wasted a lot of time running around. I could have been backed and farming a bit. And I do not like to take lanes from people who are coming back to lanes like waves. I think that's really bad. So we're just gonna grab that. I have Thoth. I'm wasting a little bit of time by not being here to stack it. We're just gonna group clear as much as I can. And we're out of here. Min-maxing here, I could have done this creep and the back camps and then backed and then gone to right. Not really worried about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really not worried about it. We're gonna go Bloodbound Book, I think, next. The Rod will go hard, but I think the Bloodbound Book shield plus extra lifesteal really kills them when you're in a drawn out fight and they think they're about to kill you and they're chasing you and you can just turn and heal. I've had that happen so many times. It's not as good when you're engaging a fight. You can't just run into a team of 5 and heal through it. That's not what you're doing with any builds in Smite 2 currently. I don't think that'll ever come back. But what you are doing is kind of playing like a normal mage, and then when you want to commit, you have the luxury of like, I will live through a lot of damage here. So I want to go right, but I want to clear these. I know I clear them very quickly. So we're just going to grab these. If they start to fight and win it, dope. If they lose it, I clean up. Win-win for me, right? This is looking like a really good fight. Yeah. And we don't have to ult here, so we kill it. And then I'm gonna ult just for the sake of it. I didn't mean ult in this entire fight. I meant ult on the opener there. We didn't need to use it. We get off a full kit. If you can use a 2-3-1, full one, do damage, then ult, then your 2-3-1 is up again. Yeah, that's feeling pretty dang good in a team fight. That would be, I guess, perfect engagement where nobody touches you or kills you and you're just kind of free casting. You would throw your 2 out, 3 them, 1 them on top. You do a full channel of this one, You would then ult the next person or whoever you're trying to finish off, and then your whole kit would be back up and you would just run it again. And you would be good to go. That would be your entire fight. It's 14-11, but we're up 3K. I'm 7-0. I've played a lot. I think I've gotten a lot better in Smite 2 on just surviving. I think the more I've played, that's more of like the skill that I've picked up or made better, I guess, would be in this game. Obviously, there's some crazy engagements that happen, but you can really use your movement and the control you have over characters now to avoid damage, like micro bits of damage more than you could in Smite 1. So I feel like that's something I've just been indirectly like working on. Are they gonna go gold? No, needs rotated. No gold for them. So I'm 4 levels up on Nemesis. Nem can be a really rough matchup for you as Anubis because a good Nemesis will jump on you without doing much. Like the good Nem can ult you and then just auto you a couple times, and then you're gonna want to stun them. And the second your stun goes off, they can beads it and just throw up their 3, the Nem 3 to eat your whole 1, and it becomes a whole weird fight for you because you're technically countered the whole way through it. I thought we were gonna fight. I'm gonna call gold here and see if I can get them to go to it. The more we fight here, the better, because I can stack my Book of Thoth. So I'm not complaining. Yeah, let's go do this. Whenever you're anywhere near the Gold Fury, grab these. It's free gold. Like, look at this. It's just free gold just sitting there. Look. Free gold. Not quite a lot of gold, but free gold. This dude is not going to be able to tank this. Bologna? Okay. I'm trying to save my 80s here more than anything. I'm ulting the Izanami here because I do not care about the Ares dying. I really need the Izanami to die so they can't go on me. That's how I was looking at that fight. Oh, there we go. I don't know why he just did that. They're all just gonna get run at through this. There's nothing they can do. Nice kill. I don't think we do Gold Fury though. I could probably do it, but if I got low, the Den would be able to come in and clean up, and I want to avoid that. We're also sitting on a ton of gold. We almost fully stacked our Book of Thoth. My Neath is free farming. She didn't even ult into that. That's actually a little wild. A little disappointing. I don't know why she didn't ult into that. What is Hades building? Oh, he's actually... that mystical mail is questionable. But he's definitely a tanky boy. Why do you go Onis, though? They have 3 Fizz that are more than likely going to be the ones killing him. Weird choice. I'll definitely throw that out there. That's a weird option to go Onis first instead of Fizzdy. Not going to lose him the game. Just a weird choice. Like I said, they buffed Totem of Death a while ago. It is very, very, very good. It's insanely good. So it does the same effect. I don't think a lot of people know this. With penetration, you've got 4 options, okay? One of them is Oathsworn Spear, which is physical protection. So it only works for gods that do physical damage. You have to hit an enemy god with an ability, and then they're debuffed, okay? And then everyone on your team does more damage to them, right? The other item, Totem of Death and Xe, do the same thing. They debuff enemies, so your teammates and you do more damage to them. They give the same debuff, so they don't stack up. They don't do 12 debuff stacks, but they'll stack to that 6 stacks or 5 stacks, whatever, instantly, really fast if 2 people have it. These items are very good and almost a must-have, in my opinion, on your team. If nobody builds an Xe and nobody builds a Totem of Death, you're good. I'm gonna go left here. You're gonna have a harder time killing tanks than the team that actually builds those items. So that's what I do like about them buffing Totem of Death. It made it an option where it wasn't really an option for it. So this guy's gonna dash out here, and we're gonna try to hit him with that. There we go. Just kind of reading where his dash is based on the numbers popping above his head. We knew he was gonna get away. There's no way. He's also probably been hit by Hades Silence. I'm not gonna use my stun here because he's just eating it, and I'm gonna get ulted, so I'm trying to avoid that. This is a decent fight if I can avoid the Ares stun. Oh, now it's bad. Now it's bad. Now it's bad. Now it's bad. So I'm gonna pop my shield, just doing as much damage as I can. I don't know if this guy has Ares ult. It looks like he might not. So I got my positioning there, and we're gonna go back in. I really thought he had Ares ult. This guy should die after this, so just auto him once. Boom. Very good fight. 11-0 for me. I just for some reason thought he would have Ares ult. I didn't think they had any point where they were fighting before there. That Raw even hit me with ult. I just healed for so much. I am basically unkillable unless there's anti-heal on me, which Ares, I'm pretty sure Ares 3 does anti-heal me. Unless there's anti-heal on me and multiple people are hitting me at the same time. If the damage is staggered out, I'll be able to sustain through it. this is by no means OP. Like, if you're watching this, you're like, lifesteal's OP. I'm 11-0 because I've been outplaying them the whole game and just fighting better than they have. It's definitely not the lifesteal that's doing it. The lifesteal has helped. The build surely is good and helps, but this isn't going to be something that you're just going to walk into 3 people like that, even when you don't have a level lead and just 1v3. That's not going to happen. And you notice how I played for the time in that fight. I was going in with my abilities, I was walking away without them, and then I was repositioning to go back in when they were coming off the timers so I could hit full combos. You need to make sure that's what you're doing when you're playing gods like this. These are a lot of these, like, there's burst when you ult, and there's a fair amount of damage when you do use your 3-1 combo, but it's not the same as just like raw wanting somebody and like waiting for the next raw one, or having fillers in between, or Scylla 1-2ing and then repositioning. It's not the exact same. It's a similar idea, but it is not playing the same because this is more drawn out. There's no way I just got pinged when I have been part of 16 of our 24 kills. I'm 11-0. There is no shot. I'd be over there if we were doing gold. I'm not just gonna stand in a lane and fight right now. I'm gonna farm out my items so I have pen to kill that Ares faster because he's very tanky. Like, there's just no way I'm getting spam ping there. I could TP over, but it's not a good fight, so I'm not going to. I'm just gonna keep pushing this wave. I have my pen, so I'm happy now. And what I'm gonna try to do, I don't know if this reaches. Does that hit? Oh, it does. Nice. Did not expect that. So we're gonna hit that wave. We're just gonna back. I want my totem of death. I want my rod of Tahuti. Then I want my starter rod. Somebody asked me the other day, and they were like, if I need to go, I think their question was, if I need to go a tank item when I'm playing a mage mid, like I want to go Magi so I'm getting CC'd, can I drop rod of Tahuti? First of all, you're not going a tank item. You're really not. If for some reason you have to, which realistically your position can almost always be better if you're dying. Okay, so that's number one. But if for some reason you just can't figure it out, Cersei's would be the better tank item than Magi's because it gives you CC immunity and it gives you distance. It's a movement item, right? It's good. Second of all, you would not replace Rod of Tahuti. Rod of Tahuti in the current state of Smite 2, you have to have it in every mage build. It's too much int to drop. It is the most important must-have item in every mage build. That was unfortunate. I'm not really worried because I still have my book. So like, we're gonna pop our book here. Good dunk, dude. He's gonna go left? Yeah, he's gonna go left. Missed that, but it's all good. I'm not really worried about this guy. Yeah, he's in. Oh, nice try. Oh, no. No. If he should have ulted me. I don't know why I didn't. There we go. Look at this damage. My one just did 1100 damage. I'm not worried about dying to this guy at all. It's just never gonna happen. I'm waiting for my abilities to come back up and the wave to walk in, and we're gonna try to kill this Ares. Oh, I missed. Unfortunately. No, we get the towers though. Sometimes you miss. It is what it is. So yeah, must go Rod of Tahuti. I don't know why we're pushing to a Phoenix. They're up soon. We don't kill Phoenixes that fast, and that gold is up. Getting gold furies done is huge. I don't know if people realize this. There are buffs every time you kill a gold fury. So you can hover up here and you can see the first time you kill a gold fury, you get the fountain movement speed whenever you leave the base, right? Cool, that's helpful. That's definitely not bad. If anyone's saying that's bad, they're trolling. The second thing, nearby friendly minions take reduced damage and deal more damage. So when you're pushing waves and you're pushing towers, good for pushing, right? And then the last one, deal 25% bonus true damage to structures, gain 50 protections when near enemy structures. So you're tankier when pushing, and you do more damage to towers than Phoenixes. Like, there's no world you don't want 3 golds. You want 3 golds before you start pushing Phoenixes and split pushing or whatever you're gonna do. So getting gold early, like first gold being done at 23 minutes is horrible. Granted, we tried earlier, but it was only me and Hades. Nobody wants to be on these objectives. If you are playing Smite 2 and your team is calling an objective and you're not ever going to it, you are an actual bot and you are ruining the game and you are making the games harder to win. I think that's a big flaw that high kill players have. They'll drop a game with like 20, 30, 40 kills and be like, dude, I'm going so crazy, I can't win. And then I'll watch the matches back or I'll watch a VOD. They don't touch the objectives. They never go to gold. They never go to pyro. There's a lot of gods in the game that can solo gold, that can solo pyro. Play those gods and do those objectives. You're getting high kills, play them, get your high kills, and then go do your objective. It's crazy to me that people just don't want to do objectives. It's very frustrating, to be honest. They're just so easy in this game compared to early Smite 1 or other MOBAs. They're so easy to do, so for you to not do them is an interesting choice. Another invade. I don't know why this team is not on their buffs right now. They're just looking for fights. Oh, I missed my stun. If he stun, I'm gonna let him do this to me. Oh, I didn't even need to pop my book. Nice knee ult. That was a good knee ult. I'm gonna back in my route of Tahuti. I didn't need to pop my book there. I just wasn't gonna risk it. It's also a short cooldown. It's gonna be back up by the next fight anyway. So we're going route of Tahuti, and then we want our starter. So with this build, you end up having 10 cooldown from Soul Gem. You end up having 15 cooldown from Totem of Death, so that's 25. And then when you upgrade our starter, we get another 10. So we're at 35 cooldown. That's not an insane amount, but it is enough. It's more than enough. You actually have lower cooldowns on Anubis. So my 3 right now is on an 8-second cooldown. My 1 is on a 6-second cooldown. And it's because you're channeling the whole thing and then it comes off cooldown and starts ticking down. So it's actually like closer to like an 8-10-second cooldown. But Anubis' cooldowns are not long. You don't need, you don't need Chronos Pendant or a ton of other cooldown items. So this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna get Ares ult in here. Could be smart. There must be nobody around. You can also 1 Ares ult on Anubis. It's just I've been using my 1 to do damage. So like if he goes to Ares ult, I'm gonna. Is he just not gonna Ares ult? All right, I'm just gonna kill him. I don't understand. It's always on cooldown. So if you didn't know, Ares ult, the pull part of it, so that he puts his chains on you, it channels for a second, and then he pulls you, right? If you're knock-up immune on the pull, you don't get pulled. The pull is the same as a knock-up or knockback. It's the exact same mechanic. So Anubis 1 is immune to knock-ups and knockbacks. You can just pop it when the Ares is about to pull you, and then you don't get pulled. There's no way this guy is this unaware. So you can hit him while he's dashing there. Does he have lifesteal? He actually healed for a lot. He's at a little bit, but not a lot. He seemed like he healed for a ton of HP. That's crazy. I know I was going to go for the kill here. Oh, I put in combat. I was going to blink. Awkward. Add all there is too risky. I'm putting minions down. I might die. No! My perfect game! Unfortunate. I don't really care about dying there because it's to finally get this game over. But that would have been cool if I could live. I think the last game I was like 19-1 or something. The game before that, I think I had some crazy high count and low death count. I'll have to look over this series and see what my KDA actually ends up being from the first video to the last video. Because I've had some insane matches. I mean, I've recorded YouTube videos like this for a long time, but for some reason, these A to Z series games have just been something else. I mean, even in the Honor game, I think, either the Honor game or the game before that, I knew 3 of the players in the game. They were all GM players from Smite 1. So, I don't know. I was having some interesting matches. We are full build now. You do still want to keep farming for 3K pots. 3K pots are huge when you get 3,000 gold. You can keep stacking these, by the way. So you get 80 int. Kind of an entire item for 3,000 gold. It's just permanent. And then when I get 3,000 more gold, another one, and another one. The infinite scaling goes crazy on your abilities. There's a point, I think like 3K pots on an Anubis ult. It hits the initial hit, like right when it starts channeling that slam. I think it's for like 12 or 1,400 or something. That's insane damage. That is wild damage numbers. We didn't even get the Phoenix. I died for no reason, man. My team is just out for kills. These are games you lose, by the way. These are the types of games you absolutely lose. I mean, we're up 10,000 gold. My team's still dying. That's how you know these are the games you lose. We really have no front line either. We have no tank. We have Hades, but I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Hades is a good front line or a real front line. Who did I see here? So he's gonna hit this. Oh, he's not. You could have just jumped over the wall. I was gonna have to cancel it, and I was gonna ult him to see if I could kill him. I did do a lot of damage, but that was definitely a panic on his end. You see how fast your farm clear is with this build? Like, I'm just mass clearing everything, and I can insta kill anybody. Or do gold. Yes, buddy.
On my way.
So he has Aegis, I believe, right? I'm just gonna easy peasy. I just want to stay away from the areas. Am I in range here? Oh, we're in range. What did he just heal for? Yo! Oh, Phoenix feather. That healing is crazy. That's on a really long cooldown. Wait, they lowered the cooldown of Phoenix Feather? It's only 2 minutes? Was it? I thought it was 3 minutes. Either way, Phoenix Feather heals for a lot, but that's a very long cooldown for an active item. He was schmoovin' with the heals. Did he stampede as well? Nope. He has a weird build. I don't really like the Pridwin build. I think Pridwin's fallen off. It also takes up an active item slot where it's not a strong active item. Like it's base stats. What is happening with these minions? Goodness gracious. All right, we need to push. We got gold. I have a 3k pot coming up here and 100 gold. I'm huge. That's gonna be a kill for sure. Yes. Oh, we checkmate. All right, we really don't care about this guy. Like he's just dead. I don't know what he's doing for there. We might be able to kill him. Oh yeah, we definitely kill him. We definitely kill that guy. I think we end. I don't think there's any way they can stop us. Ares ult will be annoying if my one's not up, so I'm just gonna keep my one up, as I mentioned before. Oh, we don't have to. And game over. GG. I like this Anubis build. I've run a ton of Anubis builds where Anubis just felt worthless. This was the first build I ran where I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel like my character was bad, my god was bad. So I do really recommend trying this build specifically out. This is 44k. Like I'm pumping. There's nothing they can do about it. The downside to Anubis Jungle early is good assassins, aggressive assassins, Susano, honestly Nem, even gods like Thanatos can kind of be up in your face and aggressive with you. So if you're queuing with your mid laner, you're probably good where you're both going to bounce around the right camps and the pressure's going to be alleviated. But if you're solo queuing and the other team just puts that pressure on you, you will feel it. I'll tell you that now. And you'll have to slow the game down for yourself. You'll have to farm a little bit more precise, and you'll need to have some clean team fights if they decide to do that. People, it's debatable whether you never know if you're going to get the player that's aggressive, the player that does nothing. It's Smite 2. We have no idea. So hopefully you liked the video. Sorry I couldn't get a mid lane game in, but it would look very similar. I'd spam clear the wave and then I'd rotate and invade red. I'd spam clear the wave. I'd invade the fire creeps, or I'd go do the fire creeps. Like I'm just insta clearing the wave and leaving as much as possible on an aggressive god like Anubis, because you can out clear people and you can also fight a lot. So that's the ideal way to play. You want to say hi, Linky? Just wave. You say, yeah, wave. Say hi. You don't want to? Okay. All right, stream. I'm so used to being on stream, man. Subaddon messed me up. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribed. I'll see you in the video later tomorrow, the next day, and the next day.